Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading, we're taking a look at your situationship. We're taking a look at your person, how they feel, and most importantly, the reading is about whether they will commit or not. So always remember before we start that whether the situation is in your favor or not, don't depend on the reading when it comes to the future, because readings only depict the energies of today. So most likely this is going to happen, but it could change because this person or you could get up the next morning, because we all have free will, and change our ideas, change our approaches, and change what we want to do all of a sudden. You could change, they could change. So don't fully 100% depend on the reading, whether it's positive or negative, but know that these are the energies of today and this is where it's moving forward accordingly. All right, so without further ado, let's take a look at our piles today. We have the black tourmaline for pile number 1. We have the moonstone for pile number 2. We have the blue spinel for pile number 3. We have the rainbow obsidian for pile number 4, and we have the cinnabar stone for pile number 5. Meditate on which card or which stone you're initially drawn to, and that's probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, then there's probably a message in another pile that you need to check out. As usual, you find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your time and you'll be forwarded to your reading. And I'll see you there. Hi, pile number 1. So you've chosen the beautiful black tourmaline. And as you may know, the black tourmaline is all about protection, detox, grounding. So let's see how this fits into your reading today. And first off, before we look at the tarot cards, let's see what your oracle card has. You have the moon timing, very interesting. We'll take a look at that in a moment, but first let's have a look at what your tarot cards have for you. And we're taking a look, pile number 1, at whether your person is going to commit or not in this situationship that you're in. All right, so now that I've shuffled it previously before we started this reading. So we have the moon again. Very interesting, pile number 1. Do you see that? There are a lot of secrets coming to light here, pile number 1. We have celebration. Ooh. So we have the 6 of Wands. We'll see what this is all about in a second. We have the Hierophant. Looking good so far, pile number 1. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Magician. So give me a minute to tune in to the energies of your cards and see what they're all about. So pile number 1, your pile is very clear and it's great news. So the moon, mythically, it's considered the consort to the Lord Sun, reflecting his light in the darkness. And here, I see that for quite a while, this person wasn't really clear with you on whether they were going to be committing to you or not. For obviously third-party situation reasons. Maybe they had issues with their parents. Maybe they had a partner that they had to get rid of. Maybe they have problems with work. There is a certain situation that was preventing them from being with you, and they had to think about that for quite a while. But since we're looking at whether they're going to commit in the future or not, pile number 1, it's very clear, the moon right under the Hierophant and the 6 of Wands. with the Six of Swords in reverse, I clearly see that this person is going to be committing to you. And just like the queen, just like the moon is the queen of the Lord's sun, this person is going to claim you as their queen. Very soon, they're going to be coming and telling you about how they feel. They're not going to leave you dragged anymore, not knowing what's going on. And just like the moon illuminates the darkness, this person will be coming in and telling you exactly how they feel towards you. They're going to be telling you their feelings. They're going to be committed to you, and they're going to be taking action very soon. They're no longer going to be moving away from you, trying to prolong things unnecessarily. They're no longer going to be thinking long and hard, where you were kept in the dark, not knowing what is going on. Whether do they love you, do they not love you? You weren't sure for such a long time, and you're probably in this phase at the moment. So look forward to that, pile number one. With the black tourmaline here that you picked, I see that this person is going to be your protection. This time, they're going to be committed to you and protecting the relationship between both of you. Now that they left the past behind and moving towards the future, committing to you, they're going to be highly protective of your relationship. They're no longer going to be moving away. And another thing about the black tourmaline is that it absorbs fears and transmutes those emotions into positive energy. So it's like this stone is trying to comfort you with this reading. It's trying to take away your anxiety, your worries, your negative emotions towards all the unknown in this relationship, and it's giving you hope that things are about to change very soon. Don't worry about the way they're behaving now, pile number one. It looks like they're behaving with a lot of wisdom. They don't mean to keep you in the dark, but there's so much that they need to take care of. They need to cross rivers in order to get to you, and that's taking a lot of planning and a lot of thinking. But they're in their hearts, they are definitely thinking about commitment. This is where their hearts lie. They want to take care of things that they can be with you soon, and they're not here to play games, pile number one. It's just that it's going to take time for them to cross over from one relationship to the other. So look forward to that, pile number one. Your reading was so positive. I'm so happy for you. And if you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number two. So you've chosen this beautiful moonstone. And as you know, the moon is all about intuition. It's all about feminine energy, and we're going to see how that fits into the reading. It's all about cycles, beginning and end. It's about using your psychic abilities, your intuition to foresee things in the dark, illuminating your subconscious mind to understand things better during the dark times. All right, so first and foremost, let's see what your oracle card has for you before we look into the tarot cards. And you have the Book of Shadow Experiences. So that's your card, first of all. We'll be getting into more details about that in a moment. Now, let's take a look at your tarot cards and see what they have for you today. We're looking at, as you know, whether your person is going to commit to you or not, whether they have this intention, and whether they're going to be taking action or not. All right, so let's have a look at your situationship. First card that we have is the Eight of Cups. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. All right. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Very interesting. All right. We have the Star. Looking great on number two. So far, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. We have the Strength card. Oh, we have the Hierophant. What a coincidence. Pile number one, if you've chosen, sorry, pile number two, you see, that's exactly what I wanted to say. If you've chosen one and two, I wouldn't be surprised. And if you haven't chosen one, I really invite you to have a look at this reading because it's quite close to yours. So it might give you more information about your situation. All right, so give me a minute here to tune into the energies of your cards and see what they have for you. All right, so first off, pile number two, let's take a look at your oracle card. So the Book of Shadows is the term used traditionally for a witch's personal Bible. Can you see that? It's where they stored their sacred and occult knowledge of experiences, spells, knowledge, magic formulas, and so on. Sort of like their personal diary of their experiences. And this gives me the understanding that this person has been through a lot. They've been through a lot of failed relationships, and it looks like they usually came with good intentions. But with their good intentions and their willingness to commit and to give their best in a relationship previously, it looks like they have been with people who they tried to commit to, where they thought were out of their leagues maybe. And these people, they hurt them. They hurt them greatly. And for this reason, even though this person really admires who you are, they see you as like a star, something out of their reach completely. And now they're really afraid to approach because their experiences with the people like you know that song Taylor Swift, I knew you were trouble. So that's how they feel with you according to the experiences that they had. They're very afraid that you'd break their heart. But they also do see a lot of goodness in you, pile number two. So they're really confused here. Or they, at least at the moment, are very confused and they're not too afraid to show you the real sides, their real emotions. They're too afraid to be open because they're afraid you'd be using that to your advantage. If you found out how much they like you, they're afraid that you'd be acting the way the other people acted when they were with them. So there's a lot of baggage here that they need to deal with. But the Moonstone here in your reading is not a coincidence. This person needs to take their time to end this cycle from the beginning to end, to take their time to get to trust you, to get to know who you are. And by time, as they know you, they're going to see that you are a different person because even though from their point of view you are out of their league, you do seem to have a lot of humbleness into you. You seem to be more mature than the people they were with. You also seem to be honest and giving. And so it won't look to them like you're a person who's here to break their hearts or feel good about yourself or prove yourself or act in any sort of immature way. So, taking a look at your future, this is exactly what the cards are saying. So, at some point, this will end. This cycle is going to close. They're going to believe you. They're going to trust you. They're going to remove this facade of being extremely cautious with you, taking the time to think about it. That's going to stop at some point. They're going to realize that you're a wonderful person, that you're completely different than the people they were with before. And they're actually going to have the strength to come up to you and tell you that they like you. And that's going to take a lot of strength from them because obviously with their bad experiences, they're too afraid to be let down. They're too afraid to get into games. They're more mature than that. As I mentioned in the beginning, they're people who are coming in with good intentions. They don't want to play around. They want to commit, but they've just been with one immature person after the other, and they're sort of formed this idea about relationships. But again, with the Book of Shadows, it writes each chapter of your life, and it uh, advises you to welcome experiences because they are teachers, and they will show you the ways of the wise, of course, if you let them do so. And I believe this person is going to take the time to explore their possibilities, just like the advice here with the Book of Shadows, with you. And by doing that, they will discover that you are a person who is beyond their imagination, a person that truly understands them, that is wise, and that even though they're a star and they're the person who they dream of, you will change the idea that the people that they like don't really necessarily have to come with immaturity, but rather they can bring worthwhile experiences to their lives. So expect that coming, expect a commitment coming from their side. I would advise you to not lose hope with that person, especially if you too believe that they seem like a genuinely good person. So take your time to get to know them. You don't have to rush into things, wait for their cycle to complete, because again, with the moon illuminates the subconscious mind. It guides us in the darkness with its light. So give them the time to explore you, to get to know you, to understand that you're a different person. And believe me, pile number 2, it looks like they will be coming in with a solid offer and you beginning with you. And it looks like you're going to have a wonderful, committed life because you two reflect each other really. Both of you are very good people. So, pile number 2, I hope this reading was useful for you. And if you've liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in my next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. So you've chosen this beautiful blue Spinel stone. And it's all about revival. You know, revive to keep alive. So let's see how this energy fits into your today's reading and see whether they're going to be committing or not. But first of all, we need to check your oracle card because it has a lot to say about your reading. And you have the candle. Very interesting, pile number 1. This is from the Witch's Oracle. Okay. Now let's take a look at at your tarot cards and see if this person is going to be committing. Do they have this intention? Are they going to take action? So I've shuffled these cards. Whoa, this came out before we started, and now we're going to be shuffling it again, setting the intentions for this reading. All right, so obviously your first card is the 8 of Pentacles. All right, next we have the 6 of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. We have, whoa, the 4 of Wands, pile number 3. Okay. We have the 9 of Swords. We have the Strength card again. Interesting. We have the 5 of Wands, and we have the Wheel of Fortune right under the 4 of Wands. All right, so give me a minute to tune into the energies of your cards and let you know what they have for you today. So pile number 3, it looks like this person is in great pain without you. They have a lot of deep feelings for you, and they believe like they are the happiest when they're with you. It's like their life shines when they're with you, and they're at their best, just like the peacock here, when they are with you. And without you, they're in a lot of pain, and it looks like their life is dark and doesn't have what they dream of. It's like they're in a dark place when you're not there. So this person is definitely sure that you are the person who they want. And it looks like you may have shut them off because they haven't been taking action. You may have given up on the relationship. You've maybe waited for so long and you're now firm about this. They cannot handle being without you, pile number 3. And with the blue spinel here, like we said, it's a stone for revival. Um, I see that the blue spinel here brings new energy to stagnant parts of your life, meaning that there's going to be change happening that's going to be really visible this time in your outside world. Whereas they could have maybe given promises before that they couldn't have kept, this time there's solid changes. This stone comes from the Latin word spine. This is why it's called the blue spinel. And the blue spinel gives a strong backbone. It gives a strong sense of self, and it gives a strong reason to stand tall despite any challenges that we may face in life. And this is what I see that this person is going to be doing here. It's very clear from the oracle card, from the stone, and from your tarot cards. It looks to me that because this person isn't able to sacrifice not being with you anymore, they'll be working very hard to fix their situation and revive what was between both of you. They'll summon up their strength to go after the challenges that they need to go through, the maybe arguments that they need to go through in order to detangle themselves out of this situation. This time, pile number one, there is going to be light at the end of the tunnel. You will see light at the end of the tunnel, like I said, and this person will be committing. They're going to be coming in with a solid offer, an offer not just with you, but an offer that shows how they've taken action, removed the past, put it to the side, and now they're willing to start a happy new life with you, with a new beginning. And it looks like with the Wheel of Fortune here that it's going to be happening pretty soon. So look forward to that, pile number 3. This is something that is going to revive the energy pretty soon. You'll be quite surprised because just like the dark, it's going to be coming in right out of the blue. You won't be expecting it. And you know, the candle, pile number 3, it represents transmutation, you know? I think that they're going to be sacrificing themselves in order to let this light or this relationship shine. I'm very sorry about the noise outside, but I think in your reading, it's really showing me that quick, explosive action is going to be happening soon. Because it's weird with all the alarms all of a sudden. It looks like, from the cards here, with all the sounds, that something is about to happen soon, pile number 3. Look forward to that. And I believe that suddenly, all out of the blue, this person will be coming out, giving you a new offer, telling you I'm going to be taking action, actually taking action to be with you, summoning up their strength, and you'll be really surprised with the sacrifices they're going to be making just to be with you, pile number 3. To them, you're not just somebody that they love. To them, you're a dear person, a person that they cherish, the person that they've been through a lot with. There's a lot of aspects to you that they really love. They love how you both are friends. They love how you have fun together. They love how they can talk to you. They love how suddenly the world shines when they're with you, because everything else is just so dim. It's like with you, they're in another world that they can have fun. They feel like they're themselves, and they know that they're going to be happy with you. They know that they've wasted so much time not taking action, and now with the candle, they have the clarity that they've needed. They see things clearly, and they are sure that it's time to take action, to commit to you and be with you, pile number 3. So I hope this reading was useful for you, pile number 3. If you've liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in my next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 4. So you've chosen this beautiful rainbow obsidian. Rainbow obsidians is all about hope, evolution, you know. It's initially a dark stone, but when you shed light into it, this rainbow appears. It's exposed in the light. So with this reading, you might not know a lot of things about this person. but I think things are going to be coming into light and giving you hope. Let's see how this fits into your reading. First, we take a look at your oracle card from the Witch's Oracle, and we have Cave. Very interesting. As you can see on the card, it says retreat. So this is what's pretty much going on at the moment. You don't know what's going on with them, but there's a retreat here. There's a lot of thinking going on. And just like it's the dark at the moment, you can't see anything in a cave with the black obsidian, it's all dark. When you shed light or when the spring comes, the bears come out. So I think pretty soon you're going to understand what this whole situation is about. Now, let's take a look at what your oracle cards have to say. So, I've shuffled this really well, but now let's set the intentions for this pile. We're taking a look at what does this person intend to do? Are they going to commit soon? What do they have in mind? Are they going to be taking action? For pile number 3. I'm just going to take the picture that appeared, the card that appeared on the front. So we have, because that's the one I saw, we have the 4 of Swords. And we have the Strength card. Interesting, right under the cave. All right. We have the 2 of Cups. Pile number 4. I apologize. I don't think you need me for this reading now. I think you can clearly see what's going on. The Hierophant, pile number 4. Do you really need me today? You have the Ace of Wands in reverse. I think you might just need me. You have the 3 of Swords. You have the Queen of Swords. And you have the Empress. So pile number 4, this is looking pretty positive. So give me a minute to tune into the energies of your cards and see what they have for you today. So pile number 4, you don't understand what's going on. And the reason is because this person is in their cave healing. It looks like there's a certain relationship, or maybe relationships for that matter, that really hurt this person, and they need a lot of healing in terms of their self-esteem. They need to understand how to deal with situations better, how to trust people, maybe even with their lives. Pile number 4, it looks like this person has a lot of healing to do, not just with relationships in terms of love, but also in terms of the relationships around them. It looks like a lot of people disappointed them, and they started losing hope in people, and they've caved into themselves, and now they're taking the time to heal, understand life. And you see, the Rainbow Obsidian, pile number 4, it shows you unhealed matters of the heart. It brings hidden wounds to the surface for ultimate healing. And this is what they're trying to do at this phase of their lives. And I see here with the Ace of Wands in reverse that they've decided to pull away from people, to cave into themselves, to be alone and not get too deep with anyone, whether friendships or love, because they don't feel safe. With this bear, I see that this person looks all masculine or like strong, whether they're female or a male. By masculine, I mean energy. They are portrayed as strong people from the outside, which they are, but on the inside, it's like a mother's womb here. They retreat into themselves and experience their feminine side, their vulnerability. So they're very sensitive on the inside and very strong on the outside. I think you need to get to know them better so that you can see the sensitive side, just like the moon illuminates through the darkness. This is when you get to know them and see their warm side under all the icy facade on the outside. And this person has been greatly hurt from the past, like we mentioned, from friends, obviously, from dear ones in general. And they've decided to be on their own and not really get too close to people because they don't trust them anymore. They see people as being different from them. They feel like they value people. They're very loyal to them, almost to a detriment, at their own detriment. And they've been greatly harmed. And now is the time where they're going introspect. They're on a journey of evolution, opening up their heart, seeing where they've gone wrong. What have they done to cause all this heartbreak? And I'm not here saying that it was their fault. What I'm trying to say is they're looking at things from a healthy perspective. Did they maybe revising their actions? Did they maybe give too much trust when there were so many red flags? Were they too kind and not receiving the kindness in return, not giving the people the chance to give them? And with this revision, I think they'll come at a great conclusion of how they can approach relationships in a stronger way this time, where they don't have to retreat anymore. They have to be a bit stronger and more firmer with people, putting boundaries. It's like with the strength card here, you see a person who's taming their lion. So I think now they'll be using their strength a lot more to have a look at what people are doing and taming their kindness. They'll be giving, but at the same time, be sure, like a lion, they'll stand up for everyone if they come near them, because they are very strong. They had to find the strength in them in order to have healthier relationships. And when they're done with this journey, when they really are able to heal from the inside, it's when they will definitely be committing to you, because now they're not so afraid anymore. And if you're asking whether they're going to commit pile 4 or not, they are definitely going to commit. You have the commitment card here. You have the 2 of Cups. You have the Queen of Swords here saying, yes, I will do the right thing. I will be with my Empress, the person that I really love and cherish, the person that was the cause. I had to think long and hard enough to change back my decision, reverse my decision of not taking action towards being closer to people. So you really are changing them, pile number 4, but you do not see it, because with my god, like the rainbow obsidian here, it's so colorful, but you can't see it unless you shed light on it. And you're not gonna know at the moment how they feel unless they come and show it to you. They come out of their cave and illuminate this information to you. So have faith in this relationship, pile number 4. It does look like this is a serious person, but you're just gonna have to wait until they heal, and it's your decision. Do you want to be patient with this person and take the time to get to know them, give them the time to get to know you, maybe become their friends and help illuminate their understandings of relationship if they allow you? I believe here that if you sense that they don't want anyone to interfere, then please don't, because now they're retreating onto themselves. But if you feel like they're willing to learn, then your advices will definitely be helpful to expedite this relationship and their learning and their journey as well. All you can do now is to show this person that there are good people in the world, that there are mature people, people that are not coming in with the intention of breaking their hearts, of being disloyal, a person who loves the surface and not the inside, because this is a real person here who's not about the facade of things. This is a person who digs deep like a cave, goes in and sees who you are, values you for who you are, while they appreciate how beautiful you are and how successful people are and everything, but really what they do appreciate is the inside of people. That's what they're all about. So, pile number 4, give them the time to retreat. They'll definitely be committing to you. They will be offering. It looks like it's going to be a very beautiful relationship between the both of you that's going to be warm. And after the dark, things are going to be all rainbows and butterflies. You just have to wait for it, pile number 4. So I hope this reading was useful for you. If you've liked it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a video that I upload, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 5. So you've chosen this beautiful Cinnabar stone, and it is a stone all about manifestation, wealth, inspiration. So it was also used sometimes as pigment because of this beautiful red color here. Let's see how this fits into your reading today. But first of all, let's look at your oracle card. This is from the Witch's Oracle, and you have the mirror. There you go, perception. That's very interesting here, pile number 5. Let's see, along with the tarot cards, what this is all about. I've shuffled your tarot cards before we started, but let's shuffle it again to set the intention for this reading. We are looking at whether this person is going to commit to you or not, whether they have the intention for it. Are they going to take action? Let's see that for you, pile number 5. We have, first and foremost, the Fool in reverse. We have the High Priestess. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the King of Wands. Very nice. All right, so let me tune into the energies of these cards and let you know what I see. So, pile number 5, what I see from the cards here, with your mask, with the Fool in reverse, with the 5 of Swords, it's very clear, and of course the High Priestess, it's very clear, pile number 5, that this person has a lot of intentions that are not really along with what you're expecting out of this relationship, and they know it. Behind the mask here, I see that they're hiding a lot of their truth. They're not showing you what they want. With the Heart in reverse here, you are not sure what they're all about. I mean, they really like you, because with the Page of Wands here, they love how beautiful and confident you are. You are just alluring them, and they want to be around you. They want to enjoy being around you. They want to enjoy you while having the freedom to not be committed. It looks like they are withdrawn. They're holding back offering a proposal. They're being cunning, to be quite frank with you. They're not, with the mask here, with everything that I see, they're keeping away a lot of information. They're keeping away their intentions of not offering you something. Pile number 5. And you know I'm an honest tarot reader. I'd rather tell you the truth. And I'll say it as the cards are showing to me. It does not look like they have the intention to show you. And with the mirror here, this is a card that clearly advises you to curb your fantasies, curb your idealistic expectations, and step into the liberties of seeing things clearly. Take a look, pile number 5. Are they showing any signs of commitment? Are they? Is it on and off? Do they sometimes show you that they like you and sometimes retreat? With this constant on and off behavior, one of two, you can think about it in one of two ways. Whether there's clearly something that's truly holding them back. But even if, I mean, when you really want someone, you really try. Unless this is really impossible, are they making excuses? Think about that, pile number 5. Are you giving them too many excuses for not coming forward? This is another thing that the card invites you to think about. Here with the High Priestess, I think deep inside you, pile number 5, you know that this is not really right. You know that they're not cooperating. You know how a true person acts like. You know when someone is in love with you, what they do, how they stand up and call you and do what's needed to be done, how they should be offering love to you. But you don't see this with this person. This person is a bit reckless. You've caught them a couple of times being manipulative, being maybe gaslighting, maybe tricking you with words. They're not really clear. There's dishonesty here going on. There's failure to take responsibility. So this is something that you really need to think about because you're a great manifester here with the Cinnabar stone, pile number 5. You know your worth. This is why this person is keeping you locked in this circle, because you are amazing. So why waste your time in this energy, you know? Go after the things that can feel larger than life. Your potential is way bigger than what's going on here. Move away from this energy is the advice of this card. And go out and be abundant, you know? Go out and manifest what you really deserve. Because it doesn't look from the cards here, pile number 5, that this person is going to be a great companion, is not going to be an honest person that's going to come out truthfully and give you a solid offer. Being loyal to you doesn't look like they're going to be loyal to you. This is not what they're looking for. They're looking for different things. It's like you're a pearl and you have to be valued, and this person is going to devalue who you are. So why would you want to be with someone who does that, pile number 5? And I say it with all the kindness in the world because I clearly see from the cards, look at that you're a truly beautiful, special person. In fact, do you see that? You're a gorgeous person with so much more potential. You know, you're someone who's in your power. Why do that? Along with the Cinnabar stone, do you know that the Cinnabar originated from a Persian word meaning dragon's blood, because, you know, it looks like all these dots of blood from a dragon. And it's like you're you have this magic to you, just like a dragon, out of this world. Someone who's really unique, amazing to look at, but very strong at the same time. You know that first of all you can do better, and you know that you're strong enough to pull yourself out of this situation. So pile number 5, it's very clear. The cards here invite you to look for the person of your dream. You deserve someone who will take action, who will communicate clearly what they want, how they see you, what they love about you, and will communicate their good intention towards you. This is who you should be with, pile number 5, and I hope this reading was useful for you. If you've liked it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a video that I upload, and I'll catch you in your next reading. Bye!